Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is, as you can see, my hair is not curled. I am not dressed in a patriotic outfit, but I thought I would go ahead since I started working on this, and all of a sudden I turned around and Chris had the light ring here for me, and I was like, you know what? I thought about, well, I could go and I could do my hair and I could put on a patriotic outfit, like on camera and stuff. And I was like, no, I am just going to go ahead and decorate up this hutch. Before I continue on any further, I'm going to go ahead and decorate up this hutch. So please pardon my hair that is not curled. It's clean. I washed it this morning, but it's not curled. And my outfit of the day is something that is not the newest of my outfits. It's just a pair of black, pardon me, black capris and this pretty little teal sweater and then tank top to match. Jewelry is from Denali, Princess Wilderness Lodge, the Denali Princess Wilderness Lodge from years and years and years ago, all the same. I was not planning on videoing today, but you know what? It's okay if I don't look patriotic in one of my videos, right? Right. I am ready to decorate this thing up, and for me to go and touch up my makeup and touch up my hair and stuff, y'all don't need to see all that. You've seen that just recently. So straight hair and all, I am going to go ahead and we're going to decorate up this hutch for the patriotic. As you can see, as you saw maybe there at the beginning, I'm not sure how I'll edit this yet, but I did dust off this hutch from top to bottom. It was dusty and it needed a good cleaning. So top to bottom, I did the doors and the sides and everything. So I have a clean palette, even though I do have some little bits of decor, you know, still on it, and I replaced my candles and whatnot. I'm ready to plug in some patriotic. So I want to run over here and get a couple of candles because we're going to start on the very top, and I need to replace a couple of blue candles with red candles. So let me do that, and then I'm going to climb up on my ladder and we're going to decorate the top of this thing up, and then we're going to work our way down shelf by shelf by shelf. Okay? All right. I'll be right back in just a second. Okie, I'm pulling my little ladder over here, and I'm going to climb up on this ladder. I'm going to put you guys up, and we're going to work on the top of this hutch here a little bit. So let me get you guys positioned. Hey there. Okay, got me a couple of candles here, and I've got this flag, this American flag. I have no idea. Nothing is new that I'm going to be using up here, you all. Not one thing is new. So let me, hang on a second. Let me back up my ladder. Okay, now this goes right in the center in the back here. Right, like that. And now I have these little ginger jars, and they're just gonna flank the flag a little bit. You're gonna be able to look into these things, you know, from different angles. So let me move this up. And Chris has got these rigged up, and I'll have to get down to see if I've got everything centered and correct, you guys. Now, let me replace my candles. I've got blue ones in here right now, and I've got the, the paper towel trick around them. And I've got a red candle for each of these on either end. And I've got the paper towel trick here. All I do is I take a little strip of a paper towel and I just wrap it around the bottom, which helps to hold the candle up straight. And I know people use museum putty and sticky tack and all kinds of other stuff. And I've tried all that and I've just found that this works better for me. So there we go. That's all we do. I'm gonna put that right here on the corner. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this one too, just like that. And then turning it and putting it right down in there. And it just sits up so pretty and nice and straight. Well, that is if the candle was straight. Okay, now the next thing I want to do up here is I have a fabric garland that one of you guys made me, and I honestly cannot remember who made this for me, and I apologize. I just don't remember. So I do have some command strips up here. I'm gonna find the middle. I'm gonna put that in the on the middle command strip. And now I'm gonna plug it in and we're gonna pray that it works. Let me see. Alexa, turn on Decor. There we go. Okie dokie. Now, I am going to try my best to situate this up here as best I can. Okay, there's that side. Let me see if I can get the other side up now. I need to pull that down a little bit, don't I? All right, before I move down there and fix that, I do want to put one hydrangea up here in this little vase, just to add a little bit of red. And that's literally all I'm doing with that. And then I have some firecrackers for this side, and for the other side. So let me move on over here again. There we go. That's pretty good. Pretty close there. Okay. And then, excuse my head, sorry. The other set of firecrackers goes over here. And again, I'll get back and fix everything as needed. And I want to put a candlestick right there. And I have it right here. Just a candle holder with a red candle. And that's it, for right in the middle. Now, and I need a hydrangea up in that top vase, don't I? Hang on, let me do that. Now I want to get down and look at this and see if it needs to be tweaked at all. And remember, the flag, I just want to kind of take a back seat, if you will. So let me go over here to the other side of the table and see if I need to tweak anything. And I think that is about it, y'all. I think that's gonna do it. I love it, just like that. Okay, we're gonna move down to the next shelf. Hello. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. Okay, now I'm just gonna start building some decor as we work down the shelves here. Let me see if I can pull you closer. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start at the top shelf here. And I did have a plate here last year, but I used it over in the kitchen. So I found that in my coffers and just pulled that out. I don't know where I got it, you guys. That might have been a Dollar Tree and that purchase. I don't really know. Now on either side of that sign, I'm going to put a couple of Fiesta Ware red plates. These are ancient. I used to use these dishes as our everyday dishes, so they're kind of scratched and have had better days. Most definitely, but you know what? That's okay. I'm going to leave these white milk glass candlesticks right there. And then I have a couple of wooden white stars I'm going to set right in front of the plates, just like that. Okay, and that will do it for the top shelf. Other than one more thing, I think I have another one of these little star candles. Let's put that right there. How about that? There we go. Okay, let's move down to the next shelf and let's see, what do I want to do? Okay, I've got this little tray here that I want to kind of offset from the sign above it. I don't like, I guess maybe I should explain how I kind of do my shelves. And I try never to pile decor on one on top of the next, on top of the next, on top of the next. You know, in other words, I wouldn't put this right here because that would pull my eye. It would look too similar, if you get my meaning. So I want to pull this over, kind of not right under the plate either, kind of right here. And I'm not sure what else I want to do. Let me think. I have a family little sphere right there. And then I have this little family that I always have up here. Let's move them kind of there. This is a willow tree family here. And then Candace gave me this, which is a little lady with her little grandson. And then this was Kristen's in her classroom. Somebody had given this to her. And it's not willow tree, but I've just added that in to the grouping there, you know? So let's see. I have this little Patriotic lady here left over. I think maybe, no, since I have them, I think I'd rather her go down the next shelf. So let's see. Okay, I have a faith, family, and freedom sign. Let's put that there. And you can see I put this little dish over here. So how about if we offset that dish with another little milk glass dish. And okie dokie, I have a bunch of these little stars here. I think I'll just add some stars to this. Hang on. There There we go. I think that looks cute. Just something very, very, very simple. And I do have add some red berries to it. Just very simple. It doesn't have to be like in your face busy. Okay, now let's move to the next shelf down. And you can see here that I'm pretty much going to keep what I have here. And all I have, I just sat these in here last night. One of these dishes my mother-in-law Helen gave me, and I had purchased the other one. And I didn't realize that I had two that match. I honestly don't remember which one she gave me. I just want to put the little stars there. And then a couple more candle holders right here. We'll leave this little girl. And again, the candlestick holders are not, maybe we'll do this for some, no, that's too close up there. And again, I'll get back. And all I'm going to put in here is berries, just red berries. And I use these for Christmas and I use them for the Patriotic, both. There we go. And I might tweak this a little bit, play with it, smush it. But you get the drift in there. I love it. And that's all I'm going to do to that shelf. Okay, now as we move down to the bottom shelf, I'm going to utilize something. I'm not sure where I'm going to put these candles. That's why I'm moving them. But I have a couple more red plates and white stars. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. That is if they'll fit here. There we go. And then, again, I'll have to get back and look at this and make sure that because I don't want the plates to be immediately underneath the ones at the top. But what I want to do is I want to build a little centerpiece for the center here. And I've done this the last few years. And this is simple, simple, simple. And this is something that I think would be great for the kids, you know, for little kids to do. I tell you what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going to sit down. I'm really tired and I'm warm. I'm really hot. It is so hot outside that our air conditioning, it's making it, but it is warm. So the stars are going to go here, and this centerpiece is going to go here. And of course, I will show you the end results, but I'm going to sit down and build this centerpiece for you guys here at the table. Okay, you guys, here I am back, and let me explain what I have here. I needed to sit down. I'm sorry, you guys. I am pooped, and I'm hot. I'm really overheated here. So anyway, we'll sit and do this, and I'll chit and chat with you for a little bit, and then I'll do a reveal for the whole thing and do a little, you know, picture montage at the end or whatever. So anyway, Candace gave me this little milk bottle set several years ago. And the first thing I did with this was make this little decoration. And if you guys have grandkids or whatever, this would be perfect for them to help you with. I've got my silly little funnel here that I've had for, you know, forever and a day and a half. I'm telling you one thing. So what I'm going to do is take some red sand. I got all of this from Amazon, and I'm just going to put some red sand for this red sand. I already got it measured because this is not the first time I've done this decor. And I'm going to put the red right in the middle. And then I have a bag of white sand that I'm going to cut in, or, you know, put half in this one and half in this one. And again, you can find this on Amazon. This is so simple, y'all. I mean, I am not even kidding you. It is so simple. And that's probably not perfectly even, but close enough. And then, of course, I have blue sand. And half of it will go in on this end, and half will go on the other end. Finish it up. Okay, there we go. That's even enough, I'd say. There we go. All right, then all I'm gonna do is I have some daisies. So I'm very, very, very simply going to put red, white, and blue. And that's a little centerpiece that's going to sit on the bottom of my hutch, on the bottom shelf. Now, is that not cute? Just very simple. So simple, but it brings in the patriotic, doesn't it? And it's just, it would be perfect for, you know, for you young moms to do with your kids, or grandmas, nanas, nonies, Gigi's, whoever, to do with your grandkids. So much fun, so much fun. So I'm gonna get this in place. I'm gonna turn the camera first. I'm gonna talk with you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back. And again, I apologize for the way I look and that I don't match my decor. But you know what? That's sometimes the way it might be, you know? I really was excited about doing this hutch. I'd been working on gathering things to put in it. Referring a bit to my pictures from last year, just trying to, you know, recreate the wheel, but make it a little bit different. And I love how it worked out. I love how it worked out. And again, I might tweak it a little bit as I get back and look at it and center everything. And just to explain too, I'm a very symmetrical decorator. If you guys haven't figured that out, I am very, very, very symmetrical. It really bothers my eye if things are not symmetrically placed. And I mean each shelf from side to side, but also as I look at the whole hutch as a whole, to make sure that it looks symmetrical to me. And symmetrical to me does not mean things piled, plates piled on top of the next, or a tray piled on top of another tray. And everything needs to be strategically placed so it's interesting, so it's a party for your eyes, you know? And this is a party for my eyes. This hutch is one of my very favorite pieces of furniture with which to work, you guys. It is so much fun. It is huge though. I'm telling you, this thing is 8 feet tall. We have 9-foot ceilings in here, and you saw how much room I had to work up on top. I can't put big flouncy things up there. I have to really be careful with what I use on the top. But to add the little fabric garland and then to build each shelf, you know, I'm very happy with how, well, so far, I have to get back and look at it. Very happy with how it looks. So, this is the first of maybe 2, maybe 3. I don't know how many videos this week, you guys, to be honest with you. Candace is moving, so I'm not sure what this week will bring. So, you know, I might be called on to help a little bit. And if I am, then that's all the better. I love helping with things like that. So, but anyway, please, hang with me here. I know you guys do. And as you guys have probably seen, my numbers have dropped below 36,000 again by like 4 or 5. Again, I have no idea what's going on with YouTube. I have tried to, all I can do is just ask you guys to please check your subscriptions. Make sure you are still subscribed. So many have told me that for some reason they go and look and they're unsubscribed and they've had to resubscribe many, many, many times. So I would appreciate it if you guys could go and check your subscriptions. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button, then hit the thumbs up. Then hit the notification bell. When the drop down menu comes up, hit all, and then share with your friends and family and watch the video all the way to the end. Apparently that helps with my algorithms. And I guess that's it for now, you guys. I don't have a lot to chit chat about. It hasn't been that long since I've seen you. So if I can get this edited and up by Sunday evening, which will be a treat maybe for you guys, I'll get it up for you on Sunday. It's cloudy and yucky, and I don't know whether you guys can tell, but I've been out in the sun a good bit, and I'm giving my body a break today. Yes, I use sunscreen all over the place, but I'm getting a tan with just, I don't know. I just have to walk out and I get tan. So I'm lucky that way. I guess I'm lucky. I do use sunscreen every day though, all the time, but I still get tan. So I'm not complaining. I like to have a little tan, but I don't want to get too dark too quick, So anyway, all right, you guys, I'm going to go into my final words and say thank you guys so much for stopping in here today. For those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness, chronic pain, or have suffered a great loss, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all of that said, I'll just say, until next time, this week sometime, I'll be back at least one more time, I'm sure. Y'all take good care. Bye-bye. Stay tuned for a last picture collage of the hutch.